breath of fresh air.
TrippTalk, you gotta see it even when it never's far-fetched. Gotta believe in yourself in the process until you progress. It ain't complex, take small steps, it's a long stretch. On the road to the riches where we know getting winning, the survival of the fittest. So I'm going to get it and we doing God's work. We ain't knowing no limits and I'm doing this for y'all, so I'm hoping you get it. TrippTalk, you gotta see it even when it never's far-fetched. Gotta believe in yourself in the process until you progress,
Welcome back to Tripp Talk Tech. We got another super dope, super informative show for y'all today. We're coming right off of our Vibe Killers series part 1, where we talked about banned laundry detergents and cosmetics that had heavy carcinogens. In that particular series, we had some all-natural product makers that we recommended. We were able to secure an interview with one of those vendors. Please help me welcome to the show CEO of A Little Piece, Niki Love. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for letting me be here.
Hey, no problem. First of all, at Tripp Talk Tech, we love to show love to the people out there that are really showing love in our communities. And one of the biggest things is people that are really game changers, making those changes in the community, which you are. And then you also have a healing aspect to what you do, and we'll talk about that a little later. But again, A Little Piece of the products that you make, all organic, all natural. You made it to address other issues in life, and like I said, we'll get down that path. But just for creating the products and then the healing space for that, and having the courage to put your products out there, we just salute you. And just thank you for what you do.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so let's get right to it. We won't be that long, but A Little Piece, like, for all the aspiring entrepreneurs out there, how did you get started? How did you start selling? I mean, I saw that you have shampoos, butters, teas. You're in the healing space. How did you get there? How did we get A Little Piece?
How do we get a little piece? Okay. For everyone, for all the entrepreneurs, like anything, there was a problem and I had to find a solution. So I wound up in later years in life developing scalp eczema. Like I said before, I had the redness, the flakiness, the itchiness, the burniness, the scales, everything. I had it to the max. And the over-the-counter products just wasn't cutting it. So I had to go back to what I was taught. I had to go back to natural. And I did just that. So I just found some natural ingredients, 100% all natural. And I just mixed some shea butter, some olive oils with some essential oils. And I was able to find a combination that really worked. It did not just help me with my scalp eczema, but it helped me and my family and a few friends. And then I had to go back and I had to get a shampoo. At the time, I could only find Selsun Blue and Sulfur 8, and it just destroyed my scalp.
Wow.
And it dried my hair up like viciously. So I had to get something that was gentle but very effective. And the eczema shampoo that I created works like a charm. So developing those products for myself to cure my eczema and sharing it with my family and friends, as well as some other products I created for myself, some different teas for digestion and other things. People just kind of encouraged me to share that with everyone else and to help them heal as well. And so that gave me the courage and the motivation to help others heal. But going through my healing journey, with my own, circumstances in life and struggles, that's what really brought out the wanting to help people heal and helping hearts heal and just healing in general. Wanting to get better from one place to another place and grow in sound. So that's where that healing aspect came from.
Wow. Now, when we talk healing or we talk entrepreneurs, we talk in business, a lot of people, like I said, I think earlier when I talked about saluting you for the courage. to keep down that path and, not quit and just put a product out there that, again, I know some people might love, some people might like. You don't know if your problem necessarily identifies with the next problem. But when we talk about success, right? Um, how do and that looks different for different people, but, for a little piece, what does success look like in the long run for you?
So yes, starting a business takes courage.
Hmm.
I want to piggyback on that. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of faith, and it takes a lot of patience. Everything kind of builds up over time.
Hmm.
It's not one thing you're gonna get. Like, the products, when that's your passion, it'll come first. And you'll develop it and then you finesse it and then that's it. That's what it is right there. That's it. You're not doing anything else to it. But then you learn like all these different things. You learn about the marketing, you learn about the SEO, on your website. You're learning about Google. Google is doing a whole lot of things beyond analytics.
Hmm.
So you're learning about that and you're learning about relationships. You're now you're not I'm not an employer per se, but I'm at this point, but I'm working with a lot of different consultants on a lot of different things. So you have to have or you'll learn also how to work with different people to do different things for your business. I had my first photo shoot. Like it grows and it builds and you're gonna learn a lot as you do it. But it takes a lot of confidence, a lot of courage. Beautiful to be able to um, just learn from the whole process and just grow with the process. And you learn a lot about yourself
Yeah.
as you grow um, with that process.
Hmm. Sounds interesting. Now, what I'm hearing in that too is, all right, yeah, you had to have the courage, and then after you have the courage, it is pretty much like you said, a learning process. It isn't all about money, it isn't all about, you
Mhm.
know, the shiny, materialistic things after the
Mhm.
fact, right? And if that's the case, that kind of leads me into my next question. How does, again, the work that you do, um, whether that be from a product base, whether that be from a healing base, how does that tie into your overall purpose?
Well, my overall purpose for Little Peace is helping hearts heal, to relieve stress and anxiety of everyday life, to support the body's natural healing process.
Okay.
So, in finding out, you want to define who you are and what it is you want to do, and that's what I wanted. I had a lot of anxiety as I went through some situations in my life, um, and my children has anxiety. And as I'm growing in this healing space, I'm learning that a lot of people have anxiety. A lot of people battling depression.
Definitely.
So I want to help the heart. Like I want to help the individual, the being heal. Um, because that, ties into everything. We're not everything is connected, it's not separate.
Understood.
So with helping the hearts heal, you know, battling that anxiety and that stress. So, even though they're oils for the feet, or oils for the hair or body or teas, that incorporates itself to everyday lifestyle and self-care. And
Hmm.
then the therapeutic self-care that I'm promoting is self-healing. So
Hmm.
while you're washing your hair and you're taking that bath or you want a cup of herbal tea, you're picking things that are self-healing. So they're gonna heal your heart. They're gonna give you that calm. They're gonna induce that peace, and they're also going to help you physically. So your hair is not gonna be dry, but at the same time, you're not gonna kill yourself for that moisture and overcrowd your scalp with all these different chemicals or just weigh it down with all these
Carcinogens.
products.
Because Cells
All
and
these
Blue was on our list. They were on
products.
the list.
And things, and well as the, the butters. I have hemp body butters, and so that's calming and things like that. And it's also, you know, different benefits for the skin. So that's what a little piece is. We want to help hearts heal and relieve stress and anxiety of everyday life. And we want to support the natural body's healing process. We don't want to do anything else. The way the body heals is the way it should heal. And we just want to support that process.
Okay, I like it. I like it. And that actually answered one of my questions because I was going to ask, again, how do you take a body butter and make it about healing? But that was a perfect answer where basically it's about my self love. I take care of myself, but I'm
Mhm.
also using these different, natural ways of promoting, healing also with the ingredients
Yeah.
that you're using. So,
It's calming, and the skin is the biggest organ, and if it being dry is really is not a good thing. Like, it's a defense. Like, your skin has defense mechanisms. So
mhm.
when it's
So being
dry and
ashy ain't good. We laugh about it, but that ain't
no,
good. All right.
it don't look good. It don't feel good. It is unhealthy. Yeah, no, it doesn't. But it really is the biggest organ, and it has the pores and things. And when it's dry, it's not able to do its job and defend us against the germs and the bacteria and all these different things. So moisturizing it is a necessity.
All right, so I gotta ask you this, and this might be totally uncouth, but all right, like your feet, right? The back of your feet, they get very dry. Like when they dries up, what does that create for me other than hard, or is that like really messing with my health? Not me
Now
personally,
that
but
I don't know.
got you,
I
got you,
don't
got
know if it's hurting your health, but what I would say for me personally,
you. Hmm.
I know in general the feet also attract a lot of illnesses, and they have a lot of, detoxing you have to do for your feet. Like the whole body, the organism of the skin, the whole body, it absorbs toxins.
Wow.
And so you want to always clean your feet. I'm a big person about get between the toes, because you have grime between the toes, you had dead skin between the toes, you get fungus between your toes. And if you're like, a carpenter, or you're working construction, or you're on your feet all the time, like the nurses or store people or standing at the cashiers,
Mhm,
um, you really put a lot of pressure on your feet. You're really asking them to do a lot.
mhm.
And then your feet are sweating because it's having much more movement. So you do want to take care of your feet. You don't want too much dead skin, but then
Gotcha.
also that hardiness is also natural protecting as well. You don't
Um,
want your feet to be too soft.
and they get
Yeah,
punctured,
you
maybe
have to
like
have
go
that
around.
balance. And even walking with no shoes on is
Mhm.
actually beneficial as well for the muscles and the, tendency, tendons and things in your foot. So it's a lot with every part of the body has a lot, but yeah, you want to get a little bit of that off.
You got it, got it, got it. For the young men and women out there, Nikki, especially, I would say the young women, because again, they see you as, obviously a like attracts like. But then again, I can't discriminate. I say for the older people that might have a change of career, or just get the tired of working, for another person, and they have these ideas, they have these talents. Um, what would you say to them to encourage them to just keep pursuing their dreams if they have any?
I would say to do it. Just do it. It was nothing about what I did that was systematic, and I'm a very systematic, methodical person. Like,
Mm,
but it was nothing about that. It all came from within.
mm,
It all took, different things in my life to have me on that path and to develop um, for me to get here. And I
yeah.
would say once you feel it in your heart, you have that passion, you are sure, you are confident that this is what you're supposed to be doing. And it's not something that your mommy can confirm for you. It's not something a sister or a best friend or a father or a loved one or, that's my man. Like, they can't confirm it for you. It's
Gotcha.
something only you can confirm because that's what he's put in you. And that's what you need to do. And when you feel like that's it, go with it. Trust in it, trust in your instincts. And you are going to ask questions along the way. You are going to get a little, am I sure? Should I? But stick with it and do it. I say for all the women out there, I know, as far as me being Muslim, being on the social media and stuff is a little difficult for me because I really want to stay behind the scenes. But I was told to connect with the people, and I can't connect with the people behind the scenes. I have to get out in front, and I have to speak. I have to show my face. I have to interact. So it's okay to do that when you're doing it for positive reason, when you're trying to help others, and when you're trying to spread the word. So I would say to everyone, it's okay. I would say to the sisters, to the young sisters, to the young women, the older women, it's okay. And I like to say, to the men, like I said, I don't have any sons. I have all girls. But I have learned, like I said, through my 20 years of marriage, I'm no longer married, but through my 20 years of marriage when I was, the difficulty and the challenges that Black men go through that I was not privy to or like understand. And even though I had brothers,
Hmm.
I just didn't see it from that point of view. So
Hmm.
I'm a rooter of the Black men. I'm very concerned for the Black men. A lot of stuff that's going on is really concerning me. These killings and things like that. It really hurts my heart. Like I said, I don't have any sons or anything, but it's really concerning.
Hmm.
And
I hear
it's
you. I
really
hear you.
concerning. But I'm rooting for you guys, and I would say do whatever is in your heart that you feel is where you're being pushed, and you can never go wrong with helping someone else. You can never go wrong with helping someone else.
Oh, that's real. That's real. All
Yeah,
right.
so do
I,
it.
I like that answer. Just do it. Just do it. Y'all
Just do
heard it.
it.
Y'all,
Yeah.
you got to do it, man. You got to stop thinking about it. And you made a good point about the social media piece. I'm the same way. It's hard to have a podcast, right, but not be on social media. And I
Yeah.
think that's the I think a transition that a lot of us have to make coming out of that space. And then also, I think that's the thing about confidence, right? It's easy to lay in the back and hey, I'm producing product or I'm producing this gift, but to go out and talk about it, that also is another level of confidence. So again, I appreciate that answer. Two more
Knowing your
questions. Go ahead.
purpose. I said that knowing your purpose. Because when you know your purpose and you know why you're doing what you're doing, whatever people think about it, it doesn't matter because you
Doesn't
know
even
what you're
matter. Doesn't
doing.
even
So
matter.
whatever they think about you being on the platforms or however, you know what you're doing, you know why you're doing it, you know
Yeah.
what your purpose is. So, that can be a little helpful too with you staying focused and don't worry.
There you go. See, look, she dropping gems. Two more questions and we let you get out of here.
Okay.
What's next? What you got going on? I mean, like I said, I've seen the butters, I've seen the teas, I mean, shampoo. You got a lot of, I mean, the eczema hair products, which I think is your bread and butter. You know, are you thinking of expanding that product line? Are you thinking about getting into more different things with a little piece? With what you got coming up next?
So, speaking of that, tomorrow I actually have a few seats left. It's only
Okay.
25 max, but I have a therapeutic self-care workshop coming up tomorrow. It's the first one we're doing. It's going to be a monthly event. It's free. And it's just
Monthly
talking
event.
about the introduction to what is therapeutic self-care, how is it beneficial to you, and how do you incorporate healing into your daily lifestyle, um, and how to protect yourself and manage yourself. Um,
Okay.
is a very introductory. So some things you may not know, some things you may know, you may get a refresher. And like you said, I'm hopefully you're going to find some gems, hear some things and learn some new things about self as we go through it, and about, self-healing.
Okay.
So I'm working on that workshop tomorrow. I have a Heal the Brokenness
Mm.
workshop, the 6 essentials to restoring the heart.
Oh,
And that one's, all of these are personal to me, but this is very personal to me because I'm still on my healing journey, and I'm going through that process. And of course, I've at a different stage in the process, but
understood.
I'm still healing, and I've learned a lot of things from my experiences that kind of hit home. So it's kind of it's much easier to share when you've been there.
Yeah.
To,
Anything,
to
right?
kind
Your experience.
Yeah, experience,
Experience is the
yeah, and
best
you
teacher,
know
right?
what it feels like and what it does to you. So that one's coming up. That one's a paid one. That's $25. You can get the links on the website, and you can get the links from Eventbrite. That's where the tickets are being sold. And so I also have healing guidance. So I
Okay.
have healing guidance where it's just that it's guidance. You will speak with me, a naturopathic healer, and I'll help guide you through the healing process. And it's whatever you're working towards healing yourself from. And of course, it's whatever that is. And we work that out. We work that out and try to get you to a place where you can begin to really take that to where you want to go. So that's what's going on with a little piece. So I want to get heavily into the workshops. I want to get heavy into the healing guidance, and we're gonna hopefully get us a YouTube page,
Okay.
and do some other type of tips and little conversations and things like that to kind of connect with the people more, get out more information. And on the side, I did a few products that were new,
Mhm.
maybe 6 months ago or more, maybe 6 months ago. The breast oil. So I have a secure breast oil, and I have a Nor body balm.
Okay.
So yeah, the breast oil is really nice. It has some of the oils that are known, that are do well with like lymph nodes
Okay.
around the
Okay.
breast. Yeah, so it helps with the lymph flow, and that's the lymphatic system.
That's some five. Yep.
So
Yep.
it helps with the flow of that. It helps with sensitivity. It helps with aches. It helps with like just the skin, just like you
Hmm.
want to do the rest of your skin. It helps with making sure the skin is looking nice and all of that. And the Nor is kind of in the same of the eczema, psoriasis, all
Okay.
that type. So we have some things that are new in addition to what we have, and that's what's happening with us right now.
So you said the healing stuff is actually is free, huh? These classes are actually free. They can.
The therapeutic self-care class,
Yep.
the workshop that's happening tomorrow,
Hmm.
and then it'll be monthly from now on. Yeah, that's free.
That's gonna be a free one, y'all. Y'all gotta come
Yeah,
out,
and we
check it
have
out.
about, I don't know, maybe 5 seats left.
5 seats for
So
tomorrow. If y'all don't make it tomorrow, you got next month. Go to the site, check it out.
yes,
And that's right off of the site, a littlepieceproducts.com, right?
yes, a
Okay.
littlepieceproducts.com. And if you on my Instagram at a little piece products, you can go to the link, and it'll have a link to workshops.
Yep,
And you
yep. I
can just
think
go
right
that
in
way.
your bio, you can go to your link, and then
Uh-huh.
you'll see all the
And
listings for that. So
yeah.
cool, cool, cool. Sounds like you're moving right ahead. Sounds like you had a dream, and obviously it's beyond the eczema dream right now,
It
and
is. It is.
it's really working out. So again, congrats and salute to you. But
Appreciate
last but
it.
not least, we gotta ask you this question. We ask all our guests this question. Favorite pair of tennis shoes of all time.
I was trying to look them up because I'm not into tennis
It was coming.
shoes. But I have been liking for a while classic Jordans.
Okay.
And I want a pair actually because I'm not into tennis shoes. That's like the first shoe I said I think I actually want. They're Nikes. They like the little hot top with the little swoop. And I was trying to, officially
We
get the
we
name
just we
for
just
you,
gonna call them Jordan ones. There we go.
but
We
they're the
classic
classic Jordans. Yeah,
OG.
they've been around for a while.
We gonna give you the OG Jordan 1 classics. How about that? It sounds
Okay.
like that's where you were going at with this.
Yeah, you would
Hey,
know.
hey, Nikki. Hey, I appreciate you for even trying on that. You like, I don't even wear it to this, but I got it. I appreciate you. Hey, look, I want to just thank you for just taking the time out, and also thank you for what you're doing. Also in the healing space. Again, I see the products are all natural. Obviously, people out there, if you have eczema, you definitely want to check this out. But also just regular things for your hair, moisturizing your hair. I saw like hair oils that won't
Yeah, you got
strip
the
you.
Jamaican black castor oil. Yeah,
There you go. Don't even got to go to Jamaica to go
organic,
get it. You get it.
unfiltered, raw. Yep.
It's thick, raw, all what you want.
And smells nice. It has oils on it. So it doesn't
Mm.
have that burnt smell.
Oh, there, that thick, like they
Yeah,
just
this
got
one you
it
put it on, it smells
out the
nice. People
castor
get close, they're
oil
like,
pan.
hmm.
Yeah, one of those things where I think it's just so earthy. Like my hair's gotta grow,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, y'all gotta check her out. Got all natural products. Again, Self and Blues, all of these different ones. And no, this is no hate or talking about any of those guys. But again, we've been so attuned to, hey, this is the solution. But we see over time these solutions haven't worked for us in real life. We also see, just like we talked about in Vibe Killers, actually Selsun Blue was one of those ones that was high in 1,4-dioxane, which is another carcinogen that we need to protect our families against. So again, if you're looking for hair products, if you're looking for lotions, balms, body butters, teas, if you need some just regular healing, you can tune in. Like she said, once a month they're doing sessions for you. You can just come in, and then she has some more spin-offs that she's doing. You want to check her out. Nikki is trying to help you. Her products, a little piece, are trying to help you. Check them out. You won't be disappointed. Nikki, I want to thank you again.
So
Do you got anything you want to leave us with?
I do. I always like to leave people with, I wish you a complete healing.
We wish you complete healing. I think that's going to be a great way to end this show. Thanks a lot, Nikki. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
y'all watching.
I
It's Trip
appreciate
Talk
you.
Tech, y'all. Thank you, Nikki.
Trip Talk Tech. You gotta see it even when it never's far fetched. Gotta believe in yourself in the process until you progress, till you progress.